Welcome. This is Easy Driver, the most reliable source of automotive information on YouTube. Thanks again for visiting. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share our videos. How many car problems are you aware of? Today, we're delving into 15 common car problems that every driver should be aware of. From minor nuisances to potential hazards, stay tuned to equip yourself with essential knowledge about your vehicle's health. 15 car problems you can diagnose and fix yourself. Are you tired of constantly taking your car to the mechanic for every little issue? You're not alone. Many car problems can be diagnosed and fixed without professional help. In this video, we'll explore 15 common car problems that you can easily tackle on your own, saving you time and money. Whether it's a dead battery, faulty spark plugs, or a malfunctioning thermostat, we've got you covered with simple solutions to keep your car running smoothly. Read on to become more confident in handling your own car maintenance and repairs. Identifying common car problems. Check engine light. When the check engine light illuminates on your dashboard, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. However, this warning sign doesn't always mean a trip to the mechanic. Before panicking, consider using an OBD2 scanner to retrieve the specific trouble code associated with the issue. This code can provide valuable insight into what component or system is causing the problem. By diagnosing the check engine light yourself, you may be able to address the issue without the need for professional assistance. Unusual sounds coming from your car can be a clear indication of an underlying issue. From squealing brakes to grinding gears, identifying the source of these noises can help you address potential problems early on. For instance, a hissing sound could indicate a problem with the exhaust system, while a scraping noise might point to issues with the brake pads. By paying attention to these auditory cues, you can diagnose and potentially fix the problem before it escalates. Leaking fluids. Leaking fluids under your car can be alarming, but they are also valuable clues for diagnosing potential issues. Different fluid colors and consistencies can help pinpoint the source of the leak. For instance, green or orange fluid may indicate a coolant leak, while red or brown fluid could be a sign of a transmission or power steering fluid leak. By identifying the type of fluid and its location, you can take proactive steps to address the underlying problem and prevent further damage. Diagnosing and fixing car battery issues. Car battery problems can be incredibly frustrating, leaving you stranded when you least expect it. However, understanding how to diagnose and fix common battery issues can save you time and money in the long run. Here are a few DIY tips for identifying and resolving car battery problems. Dead battery. A dead battery is a common issue that can leave you stranded. If you turn the key and nothing happens, it's likely that your battery is dead. One way to diagnose this issue is by checking the headlights or interior lights. If they seem dim or do not turn on at all, the battery may be the culprit. To fix a dead battery, you can jump-start your car using jumper cables and another vehicle with a working battery. Once the car is running, the battery should recharge. It's important to address the root cause of the dead battery, which may be due to leaving lights or accessories on, or a failing alternator. Corrosion on battery terminals. Corrosion on battery terminals can interfere with the electrical connections and lead to starting problems. The buildup of white, powdery substance on the terminals is a sign of corrosion. To resolve this issue, you can create a solution using baking soda and water to clean the terminals. Carefully remove the cables from the battery terminals and clean the posts and connectors with the solution and a wire brush. Once clean, reconnect the cables securely to the battery terminals. By addressing these common car battery issues, you can keep your vehicle running smoothly and avoid unexpected breakdowns. Regularly inspecting and maintaining your car battery can help prevent these problems and ensure reliable performance. Troubleshooting engine problems. Overheating. One common engine problem that can arise is overheating. When the temperature gauge begins to rise, it may indicate an issue with the cooling system. Start by checking the coolant level in the reservoir and radiator. If it's low, fill it up with a 50-50 mix of coolant and water. Inspect the radiator and hoses for any leaks, and ensure that the radiator fan is functioning properly. Rough idling. Experiencing a rough idling engine could point to a variety of issues. Begin by checking the spark plugs, ignition system, and fuel system. Worn-out spark plugs can lead to rough idling, so consider replacing them if necessary. Additionally, a dirty air filter or a malfunctioning oxygen sensor can also cause rough idling. Checking these components can often help diagnose and solve the problem with minimal hassle. Addressing brake system concerns. Brake issues can be alarming, but some problems can be diagnosed and resolved without a trip to the mechanic. Here's how you can address two common brake system concerns. Spongy brake pedal. If you press down on the brake pedal and it feels soft and spongy, there may be air or moisture in the brake lines. This can compromise the effectiveness of the braking system. One common cause is air entering the brake fluid due to low fluid levels or a leak in the brake lines. To address this, start by checking the brake fluid level in the reservoir. If it's low, top it up with the recommended brake fluid for your vehicle. Then, inspect the brake lines and connections for any signs of leaks or damage. If you notice any issues, it's best to have a professional inspect and repair the brake system. Grinding noise when braking. A grinding noise when you apply the brakes is often a sign of worn brake pads. Over time, the friction material on the brake pads wears down, exposing the metal backing plate. This metal-to-metal contact can produce a grinding or scraping sound when you brake. Ignoring this issue can damage other brake components and compromise safety. If you experience this symptom, it's essential to inspect the brake pads as soon as possible. If the pads are worn down, they should be replaced promptly to prevent further damage to the brake system. Regularly checking and replacing brake pads can help prevent more extensive and costly repairs down the line. Resolving electrical issues. When it comes to car problems, issues with the electrical system can be particularly frustrating. However, with a little bit of know-how, some common electrical problems can be diagnosed and fixed without the need for professional assistance. Here are some DIY tips for dealing with electrical issues in your car. Blown fuse. If certain electrical components in your car, such as the radio or interior lights, suddenly stop working, a blown fuse could be the culprit. Fuses are designed to protect the electrical system from damage caused by electrical surges. To check if a fuse is blown, you can use a test light or a multimeter to examine the fuses in the fuse box. If you find a blown fuse, replace it with a new one of the same amperage rating. This simple fix can often resolve the issue and get your electrical components up and running again. Faulty spark plugs. Faulty spark plugs can lead to various electrical and performance issues in your car. When spark plugs are worn out or covered in deposits, they can cause misfires, rough idling, and decreased fuel efficiency. To diagnose this issue, inspect the spark plugs for signs of wear and carbon buildup. If needed, replace the spark plugs following the manufacturer's recommendations. This DIY maintenance task can improve the overall performance and efficiency of your car's engine. By addressing these electrical problems on your own, you can save time and money while gaining a better understanding of your vehicle's electrical system. Always remember to prioritize safety and consult your vehicle's manual or a reliable source for specific guidance. Dealing with transmission troubles. Transmission fluid leak. One common transmission issue that you might encounter is a transmission fluid leak. If you notice red or brown puddles under your vehicle, it could be a sign of a transmission fluid leak. Addressing this issue promptly is crucial, as low transmission fluid levels can lead to serious damage to the transmission system. To diagnose the source of the leak, place a piece of cardboard under your vehicle overnight to pinpoint the exact location of the leak. Once the source is identified, you can determine if it's a minor fix or if it requires professional attention. Delayed shifting. Another common problem that can occur with a transmission is delayed shifting. If you notice a delay when shifting gears or abrupt and jarring gear shifts, it could indicate issues with the transmission system. This can be caused by low transmission fluid levels, worn-out clutch components, or a failing solenoid. Checking the transmission fluid level and condition can help diagnose if the issue is fluid-related. However, if the problem persists, it's advisable to seek professional assistance to prevent further damage to the transmission. By addressing these transmission problems promptly, you can potentially save on costly repairs and ensure the longevity of your vehicle's transmission system. Fixing cooling system problems. To ensure your car's cooling system is functioning properly, it's crucial to address issues such as coolant leaks and engine temperature spikes promptly. By diagnosing and fixing these problems yourself, you can save on repair costs and maintain your vehicle's performance. Coolant leaks. Identifying and fixing coolant leaks is essential for preserving the effectiveness of your car's cooling system. Start by inspecting the radiator, hoses, and connections for any signs of leakage. A common culprit for leaks is a damaged or worn-out hose, which can be replaced with a new one. Additionally, a faulty radiator cap or a cracked radiator may also lead to coolant leaks. Addressing these issues promptly can prevent overheating and more severe damage to the engine. Engine temperature spikes. An overheating engine can be a cause for concern, but diagnosing and resolving temperature spikes can be manageable with some basic knowledge. Begin by checking the coolant level and ensuring there are no leaks. A malfunctioning thermostat could also be a reason for temperature spikes. Replacing the thermostat is a relatively simple task that can be done with a few basic tools. Furthermore, a clogged radiator or a failing water pump could contribute to engine overheating. Regular maintenance, such as flushing the cooling system and inspecting the water pump, can help prevent temperature spikes and maintain the engine's optimal operating temperature. Identifying steering and suspension issues. Vibrations while driving. When you feel unusual vibrations while driving, it could be a sign of steering and suspension issues. Vibrations that are felt through the steering wheel, seat, or floorboard may indicate problems with the tires, wheels, or suspension components. Uneven tire wear, misalignment, or imbalanced wheels could be the culprits. Regularly inspect your tires for unusual wear patterns and ensure they are properly inflated. If vibrations persist, it may be necessary to have a professional mechanic inspect the steering and suspension components for potential issues. Difficulty steering. Experiencing difficulty in steering your vehicle can be alarming and dangerous. If the steering wheel feels stiff or unresponsive, it could point to problems with the power steering system, steering linkage, or suspension components. Low power steering fluid levels, worn-out steering gear, or damaged suspension parts could be the root cause. Check the power steering fluid level and look for any visible leaks. Inspect the tie rod ends, ball joints, and other steering components for signs of wear or damage. Addressing these issues promptly is crucial for maintaining safe and efficient vehicle operation. Conclusion. Now that you have learned about these 15 common car problems and how to diagnose and fix them yourself, you can feel more confident about handling minor car issues. By following the tips and techniques outlined in this article, you can save time and money by avoiding unnecessary trips to the mechanic. Remember to always prioritize safety and consult a professional for any major car repairs or if you're unsure about the issue. Empower yourself with the knowledge to address these common car problems and keep your vehicle running smoothly. If you find this information helpful, please don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe for more automotive information like this. Thank you for watching.